Shut before I forget. I give you the rest. We're 30, 35, 36. I got you. That's all I had. I went back, you had swept it up in the pile. What? Yeah. I don't know how I felt. But listen, I was about to kill a nigga at the gas station. I was walking in front of his car. And like I pulled out, like it was, I felt something hanging out of my pocket, and it was like a regular paper towel that I had. So I would pull it out, ball it up, and I proceed to walk in, tell the dude what I want. I reach in that, I know it's in that pocket. I reach in, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling all around. So he was sitting in the car when I came in. Then all of a sudden, like I started to walk to the door, and I stopped at the door and checked it again, like. And this nigga come in just randomly say some shit, nigga, like, yo, what, man, you lose something? I'm like, yeah, I lost some money, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I walked out, went to the car, and went back in. And even when I said that, I was like, yeah, I lost some money, you know what I'm saying? And I went back, came back in, I was like, bro, did you pick up some money? Nah, I don't keep pink faces. Nigga, I had a blue face, motherfucker. I don't know what you're talking about, nigga, like shit. You mean pink face? I don't know, what is that, 50s or something? I don't know. Whatever a pink face is. So I'm looking at the nigga like, I'm starting to get, I get riled up, nigga. I was about, like, yeah, but I didn't want to say, I'm like, no sweat. And I'm just sitting there, I'm thinking, I called you, called out shot. And I'm like, fuck that. I sat there, that nigga sat there for a minute. That nigga pulled out, bitch, I pulled out. Nigga, I was gonna follow this nigga to the house, man. I got down a couple streets past while I lived. I'm like, man, fuck it, man. Let me take my ass on to the house and go check. That bitch is right there. As soon as I got out the car, as soon as I opened the door, it's sitting there looking me in the face in that little crowd. I was like, I killed the nigga out for $100. Stupid nigga. Yeah, Most High in Christ. I think the Most High in Christ with the truth every day, nigga. Shit. I'd be a dumbass. Oh snap, we live, nigga. I'm over here telling stories and stuff. You don't know how that Esau, man. Listen, go get Esau, man. You over here got me live telling stories. This is between us. What happens here stays here, man. Y'all can mess it up. Golly, man. Salakia, y'all. Damn. Let's see. There's some killers on here anyway. It's some full out killers, man. Kawan and Moses and KJ the Gun. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Oh, it's a sister. And she must be hardcore. She in here. Salakia.
First time I seen her, they said KJ the designer white.
Okay, all right, no sweat. Damn, man. Ain't nobody said to do all that. I'm sitting here thinking like I better hurry up and go live. I go over here. It's already niggas already posting up. Shalom. How about Shimmy? How about How Shimala Thaba Shimmy? How about We're gonna get it in, man. Y'all get y'all questions together in your mind, man. Whatever you got them written down. We're gonna get cracking here as soon as this banger go off. Let me see what I gotta do. All right, man. All right, clap it up, man. All right. Yeah, you know I'm struggling over here right now. I just hit it like that. Boom. Oh, here.
Yeah, click. Stop.
All right, y'all. Shalom. We are the I.S.U.P.K, man. We started out on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're on the Commanding General YAHANNA. This is the Monday night scripture breakdown. We get this in every Monday. We look real crooked on this guy. You understand? Been doing this since 1969, teaching the truth. Out of the Bible, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. What we are supposed to be doing to get out of this crazy oppression that we in. So if you got any questions about that, about the school, about the Bible, whatever it is we teach in the school, you understand, you can bring those to the forefront. We'll get them in. See what else we got going, man. Nothing. That's it. Y'all got any questions in here? I take them. Say what now? New York Cookout. Yeah, New York Cookout is next week. If y'all are not aware, if y'all going, I don't know about it, so somebody should have let me know. But yeah, definitely, man. New York Cookout is going on this weekend. It's going down. We're gonna try and make it out there. For us getting ready for ours to be coming up down here in Florida in December. First week of December, we'll be having a cookout down here. We'll be hosting the cookout. So, man, look, if y'all got any donations, y'all want to help the brothers out, you know, we footing it, you know, we hosting it. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be putting out some, what they call them, some GoFundMes and all of that, you know, as it come closer. So, you know what I mean? Listen, if y'all trying to help, y'all want to do something to help the brothers out, it would be greatly appreciated. All right. So I'll take any questions. Y'all got questions in the room? I'll take those first. Check to see what's happening online. Go ahead, Art.
I got a question in the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38 and verse 15. Okay, my question is, when it says, let him fall into the hand of the physician, does that mean because he's a sinner that, you know, some type of harm is going to befall him?
Excuse me, like, let him fall into the hand of the physician, does that mean that something that's bad? Or
right, something bad? Is it saying like it's something bad going to happen to the brother?
Okay, I don't think so. We can go ahead and read it. I don't think that's what that's saying.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 38 and verse, I'll start at 14. For they shall also pray unto the Most High, that he would prosper. I'll start at 12, sir. Then give place to the physician, for the Most High hath created him. Okay,
what I want you to do, start at 1, and then we'll jump down. Just read 1 and then jump down to 12 where you at. Because it's all the same. It's all saying the same thing.
All right, fine. Ecclesiasticus chapter 38 and verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him.
All right, break it down.
Basically just know that this doctor, you know what I'm saying, the physician, you know what I'm saying, you know, he's where he's at for a reason, you know what I'm saying, to prescribe you medicine when you're sick, you know what I'm saying, so honor that physician, you know what I mean? Don't medicate yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. That was a little bit further, but yeah, I guess don't medicate yourself. I mean, if you haven't been trained in that, it's not a wise decision. You understand? But honor him with the honor that's due him. Like, give him his props. Like, he went to school, he studied. You understand? Let him do his job. You understand? That's what he's good at. Move out the way. Like you said, don't medicate yourself. That's taking me on to a whole nother level. But give the physician his place, right? Let him do what it is that he does, but give him the honor also that's due him. Is also, don't think that this is God, nigga. Like, you don't think that just because you go to the doctor that you're going to be healed, or just because you go get a vaccination that you're going to be, you know what I'm saying? We give him the credit. Nigga, if I can go get a vaccination and it's going to help me, I got some underlying conditions, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give honor to that physician, with what's due him. You understand? But understand that all diseases and all healing comes from the Most High. You understand? Like, the physician is just a vessel that does his job. So that nigga studied, he did that, and that's what this whole thing is talking about. Like, a real physician, a righteous physician, is not like the ones you have in America. You know, these physicians, these doctors, I don't believe in God. I believe in science. They don't serve the Most High. You understand? They'll do anything. You understand? Like, whatever it takes. So, you know what I mean? Like, these physicians, honoring this physician is really, you know, talking about those that are righteous, that serve the Most High. But even in this kingdom, even in this condition that we're in, you got to give these physicians their place too. You understand? So I don't trust them. I don't think that, you know, everything that they do is absolutely right. I'm gonna keep the law, statutes, and commandments first. Hopefully I don't end up in the hands of the physician. You understand? So we get into that part.
That goes into my question.
Right, I know. That's what I said. We get into that part. So go ahead. You can pick up on 10, 9.
Ecclesiastes chapter 38 and verse 9. My son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto the Most High.
But do what?
Pray unto the Most High.
Right. So when you get sick, don't be negligent. Don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Pray unto the Most High. Right. Go ahead.
And He will make thee whole.
Right. That's where healing comes from. It comes from the Most High. It don't come from the physician at all. You understand? Healing comes from the Most High. What does a physician do? Anybody know? Come on.
Prescribe medication treatments for condition.
Yeah, he's gonna give you the mic. So.
Prescribe medication and treatments for condition or illness.
Right, like he treats you. Like he doesn't heal you. Like he helps you deal with the pain that you're going through, or helps you, whatever is going to, whatever infection or whatever. He's got something that can treat that condition that you're having or whatever. He knows what can fight that, or what I'm saying, like that. But he doesn't heal you. You understand? Like what treatment might work for somebody else might not work for you. You understand? Like how many times you didn't heard, man, we didn't try every doctor. Oh, we know a good one. You can go over here to him, and it don't work, man, because healing comes from the Most High. So in your sickness, don't be negligent. Pray unto the Most High and do what?
And He will make thee whole.
Mm-hmm.
Leave off from sin and order thy hands aright.
Right, yeah, man. Make sure your house is clean. That's what the Benjamin always say to us. I said, sure, you have to clean house. Make sure the house is clean. Something horrible happened. I ain't saying you're doing nothing, but if you're doing something, clean house. They hit you with one of these right here. But if you're doing something, make sure you clean the house. All right, count on the time. Definitely, I'm gonna get everything together. Leave off from sin and do what?
And order thy hands aright.
Mm-hmm.
And cleanse thy heart from all wickedness.
Right, man. Don't even be thinking bad things that go against the Most High about nothing, about nobody or nothing like that, man. Even cleanse the way you thinking. You know what I'm saying? You might not be doing something. Make sure everything is cleaned up. Clean house. Go ahead.
Give a sweet savor and a memorial of fine flour, and make a fat offering as not being. Mm-hmm. Then give place to the physician.
Wait a minute. So this is the order of operations, right? PEMDAS in math, right? This is the order of operations. First, pray unto the Most High. You understand? Order your steps are right. Do all of them things, right, man? Make sure you're not even thinking nothing right. Then go and do something. Give a sacrifice something, man. Like give an offering, give this or that, the third. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you just all the way on the up. You understand? Then do what?
Then give place to the physician.
Right. Then give place to. That's where the physician comes in now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you clean house. Make sure you pray unto the Most High. Wrong order. Pray unto the Most High. Clean house. Then give place unto the physician. Right? Go ahead.
For the Most High hath created him. Let him not go from thee.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We have need of the physicians, man. Don't let him go from you. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever think like, we don't need a doctor, man. There's nothing wrong. Listen, we live in hell. We need doctors in Israel. We need Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian brothers and sisters who serve the Most High, you understand, to be the doctors or the physicians for our people, right? So don't let the doctor go from you, man. Encourage your daughters to be doctors. Encourage your sons to be doctors or what have you. You understand? Like, this is a good thing. I'm not saying that's the only, but if that's what they want to do, you know what I'm saying? Listen, push them to do that. You can go to school for 85 years and be a doctor. Go do it. All right? Go ahead.
For thou hast need of him, There is a time when in their hands there is good success.
Right.
For they shall also pray unto the Most High.
For they shall what?
Also pray unto the Most High.
This is what I was talking about. Like, you know, this is talking about like a righteous doctor. This is talking about a nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is talking about a nigga doctor. You know what I'm saying? Who serves the Most High, who's in the I.S.U.P.K, who's in the truth before there was an I.S.U.P.K, whatever you want to call it. You understand? But this is talking about, you know, this type of person, you know what I'm saying, that actually serves the Most High and just has knowledge on, you know, treating of diseases and things and pains and illnesses or what have you. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? There's sometimes when the Lord, you know, is going to be good success with these doctors. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? What they prescribing you might absolutely work. You're cured. You're this, that, and the third. The Lord heals you. Done and done. You know what I'm saying? Because they too are going to pray unto the Most High and do what?
That he would prosper that which they give for ease and remedy to prolong life. He that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hand of the physician. That was my question, sir. Like, okay, when it says, he that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hand of the physician, is that like saying, you know what I'm saying, something bad is gonna happen to the brother? Like, the physician gonna give him something bad, or not purposely give him something bad, but like, the medicine is not going to work, basically?
Like 1 second. Okay. It's like, okay. What verse are we at?
15, sir. You want me to read 14 again?
Go ahead.
For they shall also pray unto the Most High, that he would prosper that which they give for ease and remedy to prolong life.
Mm-hmm.
He that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hand of the physician.
Okay. Okay. All right. He that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hand of the physician. So again, like what the general is kind of like saying when he's telling you like, yo, it's time to clean house. You understand? Like 9 times out of 10, you know, you can go into the scripture. You know what I'm saying? You can go into Job. You remember what happened to Job, right? The brothers is like, man, you must have did something. You see what the Lord is doing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these things that you're doing where Job was a perfect and upright man. The Lord gave Satan license to go and try him and to test him, right? But 9 times out of 10, these things happen to somebody who's going against the Most High. You're pissing the Lord off. You think it's something wrong. You're doing something wrong. You understand? And they are going to let them fall into the hand of the physician. It might be that you might clean house. You might order your steps right. You might, you know, give an offering and a sacrifice and pray to the Most High for forgiveness. And the Lord let you be healed. You understand? Through that position, you know what I'm saying? Him doing his job. And sometimes it's good success. So it's not, if you sin against the Most High, brother, bad things is going to happen. You go into Deuteronomy 28, right? You know what I'm saying? If you don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, all the plagues of Egypt that thou was afraid of are going to cling unto you. You know what I'm saying? These certain things are going to happen unto you. So when it says, let them fall into the hand, the sinner fall into the hand of the physician, listen, that's what we need the physicians here for. The niggas who break the law. You know what I'm saying? When we get the kingdom, we might not ever need a doctor. Who knows? You understand? You know what I mean? I'm sure in one place it says there'll be no more sickness, or is that my Christian just creeping out? There'll be no more sickness. I know I've heard that a million times before in my life. You understand? You don't have no need of a physician in the kingdom. Why? Because everybody is going to be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. This is why we teach what we teach. You understand? So, you know, like, of course, now we need physicians. We need, man, these things to happen, man. We get the kingdom, it's gonna be like we'll almost never get sick. What are you gonna be sick from? Eating pork, you're gonna have diabetes, you're gonna have high blood pressure, man. What you gonna have AIDS, nigga? Are you gay in the kingdom? It'll be hardly no need for a physician. But right now we for sure need one. You know what I'm saying? Is that a thing? What I said? Oh, it's in there. Where is that?
Revelation chapter 21 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, verse 4. It reads, Revelation chapter 21, verse 4. And God shall wipe away all tears.
Go to one.
Come. Revelation chapter 21 and verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
This is talking about the kingdom. This is talking about Christ, a black man from the tribe of Judah ruling the earth. This is the kingdom of heaven. This is where the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High happen on earth as they do in heaven. It won't be no other way, right? So this is what John is seeing. A new heaven. Go ahead.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
Right. The first heaven and the first earth was passed away. Break it down. Anybody?
So,
Mm-hmm.
For the earth, I mean the white man's heaven, you know what I'm saying? And this earth we living on, that's over with. It's passed away. You know what I mean? Like the white man's heaven and this earth we living on, it's the sinful world, so to speak, is passed away.
You're not hitting it just right. Almost close on it.
If I may, sir. Basically, what's going to happen is the Most High is going to destroy the white man and put us over in rulership over the earth again. So this world, this society that we're in right now will be done away with, and the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians will rule.
Y'all are not breaking down what the scripture is saying. And you want some of that? Go ahead.
So it's saying, like they said, with the heaven, you know what I'm saying, it's the white man's rulership, that's passed away. And the earth is what the structure of it is, like the kingdom he built on this earth. That's all passed away.
Mm-mm. Give me I see servants riding on horses and what does it call us? Saints walking on the ground, or princes walking on the ground. Okay, this is the precept for that, right? I just need one person to get that, and then everybody just hold the Revelations 21. You can write it down, but this is a good precept where it's talking about a new heaven and a new earth. Somebody, whoever's just read Revelations 21 one more time. That part. I'll break it down.
Revelation chapter 21 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
Right. Now, of course, Christians think that means the big blue marble is going to be destroyed. It will not be anything left. This land called earth is going to pass away, and the fourth dimension, or up in the clouds and all of that, is going to go away. And then he's going to see a new heaven and a new earth. This is what it's talking about. Heaven and hell are conditions that are played out on earth, right? So the earth is talking about who's on the bottom. Heaven is talking about who's on top, right? Like earth is below the heaven, right? It's at the bottom. What is the earth? It's what the hell you stand on. It's under your feet. It's the ground. You understand? Heaven is above you. It's over your head. The white people say it all the time. That's above my pay grade. I don't know nothing about that. It's above me. You know what I'm saying? That's another. I don't deal with that. Well, the new heaven and the new earth is saying that there will be a new rulership. There's going to be a new government, a new upper class, and there's going to be a new lower class. So the ones that was on the earth before, the ones that was under your feet, that was on the bottom, that's not going to be who's going to be under your feet anymore. It's going to be a new earth. It's going to be a new servant class, or whatever. It's going to be a new ruling class, right? Because the first heaven, the white man's heaven, and the first earth, your hell, is over with. You are no longer in hell anymore, and the people that were on top are no longer anymore. It's a new heaven. Now it's the next heaven. Now it's, the Chinese man hell, and the Japanese and the African and Edomite, that's their hell. It's a new earth. They're the earth now. They're the ones that are under your feet. You're up on top. You understand? So the first heaven and the first earth have passed away. Go ahead.
And there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven.
Right. And that sea, and there was no more sea. Well, I'm only about 80% sure on the sea. I know it has to do with a bunch of people, like a ton of people. I can't remember how to break it down exactly right now. I have to, maybe it'll come back to me. But the New Jerusalem is coming down from the Most High out of heaven. Of course, that's our kingdom. That's our rulership. Like the New Jerusalem. This Jerusalem is the one that's going to be right. This is the one that's going to be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. It's not going to be no corrupt priests and this and that and the third and there. It's going to be a New Jerusalem. It's going to be the new capital for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, better known in I.S.U.P.K as the children of Israel, where it goes down right the way it's supposed to, how it should have been from the very beginning. Keep going.
Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. And God shall wipe away all their tears from their eyes.
Right. This is talking about those men who are going to be in rulership, the New Jerusalem. You understand? The new heaven, if you will. Right. So this is talking about them. They will be his people, and and the Most High will be their power. He will be their God. Right. And he will wipe away all tears from their eyes. Why? Precept.
It's not good, sir. The precept in Isaiah 14, where it says, he shall take away thy sorrow.
Yeah, that is saying the same thing. What I'm saying a precept for is why. That's why I said, like, when you just read that last part, he will take away.
And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
And what you said about, taking away sorrow, true. You know what I'm saying? But okay, I guess it's the same thing. It's another precept.
I was gonna say the precept 4 would be where it said the Most High remember the promise that he made with our forefathers.
I mean, both. Okay. He shall wipe away tears from their eyes. Why would somebody need to wipe tears from your eyes? I mean, obviously you're crying, right? Why are you crying?
Because we suffering the curses for breaking the commandments.
True. That's closer. What's the precept?
Because of oppression, and the precept would be the Lord shall have revenge. Revenge is his.
When I said why, okay, what I was saying is why when it says the Lord shall wipe away the tears from their eyes. Why do you have tears? Because you're crying. Why are you crying?
Because you broke the law, statutes, and commandments.
No, you wouldn't cry. Nigga, you had a good time
Because
getting
you're
high.
punished for breaking the law, statutes, and commandments.
True, closer.
Right. So,
you're getting punished. How are you getting punished? This will get you there.
by being put in hell, being put on the bottom.
Got to be more specific.
Dying, by being sick, having to go to the physician.
Right. My son's is dying. My daughters is dying. My wife is being raped. My mother was killed. My father was this and that and the third. What happens when that happens? What happens with you when that happens to your father, your mother, your sister and brother? What happens to you?
We cry.
True. It's another way to say that.
More.
Thank you. Lamentations, chapter. Judah mourns, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord's gonna wipe away your tears. Nigga, you crying all the time. Like, it's horrible for you because you're under everybody's feet. You're under their knee. Your neck is on the ground and you can't breathe, nigga. Like, you are mourning. Your kids are dying. You know what I mean? So when I said why, what I was trying to make you say was, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you're crying? Like, why are you crying, nigga? Because it hurts, nigga. We in hell. Like, everything y'all was saying, but you know, Judah is mourning. So the Lord is going to take away that. We're no longer, our leaders are not going to languish anymore. Our gates are not going to languish anymore. We're not going to have these same problems that we had in the old Jerusalem or in hell, wherever we are now. It's a new Jerusalem. It's a new heaven and it's a new earth, right? The Lord will wipe away all the tears from their eyes and keep going.
And there shall be no more death.
And there shall be no more death. Now, does that mean you're not going to die? Does it mean you know? It's not talking. What does it mean? No more death.
So you won't be getting murdered by the police on the street.
You won't be getting murdered by the police on the street. Won't be no more drive-by. You won't die from AIDS. You won't die from COVID-19. That's death. That's dying. You understand? Like, that's a horrible day. The rest is sleeping. That hurts. Who wants to go through that? No more of that pain stuff. No more you watching your kids die. There's nothing you can do about it. You're going to be mourning. You understand? The Lord, there will be no more crying. The Lord is going to wipe all the tears from their eyes. You won't have no reason to mourn anymore. You won't have any reason to, you know what I'm saying? There will be no more death. All the way that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have died for the past 5,000 years is just horrendous, right? Keep going.
Neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
There you go. The former things, no more pain, man. Like, again, like these sicknesses, man, our emotional pain, you know what I'm saying? Physical pain. You won't have that anymore. You understand? Like, you not the way, if you've ever been to, the Passover in the I.S.U.P.K, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a glorious feeling. It feels so comfortable in this and that and the third, right? Like, it's just something else when you're around your brothers and your sisters, man. You have a good time. You ain't worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't worried about missing nothing. You know what I mean? Y'all caught the ass into my story. You know, the brother at the gas station. I called my brothers up. They're like, sir, we ain't see nothing. All right, calm. That's it. I'm off the phone. This nigga say no in the store. And I don't believe you. I'm gonna follow you to the house. I do not believe you. But y'all, that's it. It is what the hell it is. What you told me is the absolute truth. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful feeling, right? No more dying, no more crying, no more death. I mean, you know what I'm saying? No more sorrow, no more mourning, right? Keep going.
Come. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely.
Okay, so have we gotten to the part I wanted?
Come,
No more sickness. Have you ever read that?
It said no more pain, but yeah.
Verse 4.
Yeah, verse 4.
Okay, no more pain.
Come.
Okay. Physical and emotional. The Christians say no more sickness, but yeah, that sounds kind of the same thing, right? Like, you ain't going to have no need for, the physician. The Most High is taking all those things away. I ain't gonna say you won't have no need for the physician because that's not what it says. It does not say sickness, but that was the vibe that, like I was thinking when you said that. You know what I'm saying? There would be no more sickness. But yeah, a brother falling into the hands of the physician is because you broke the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You didn't keep them. You understand? So let the sinner fall into the hands of the physician. You didn't want to listen to the Most High. Listen, that's what happened too. That's another place I believe in Romans or Hebrews where it says, you know, we didn't want to serve the Most High. And no, it's in Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? Since you didn't want to serve the Most High with, you know, joyfulness and all of that, you're going to serve, you know, this oppressor in want of all things. Your enemy is how it says it. In want of all things. You know what I'm saying? Like this cat ain't, you want water, you want food, you're gonna have to go to your enemy to get it. You're gonna get HMO, what they call GMO, fake food. You don't get plastic cabbage, you don't get, you know what I'm saying, fruit with no seeds. You understand? You're gonna be getting all of this stuff from him. As opposed to if you would have served the Most High and kept the law, statutes, and commandments, you wouldn't have to fall into the hand of the physician. You wouldn't have to pray unto the Lord and you know, fix your ways because your ways is already right. You understand? Go ahead, what you had, huh?
So like if I could, I got Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Mm-hmm. Good. That's an excellent preset, like, you know, for the you know, the Lord wiping the tears from the eyes, like when they're having, when they in heaven, when they on top, you understand, the people are in mourning, meaning blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you're in mourning, right? When a righteous man is ruling shit, we will be rejoicing. That's what it is, you know what I mean? It's always been there. These are all the precepts that, you know what I'm saying, the new heaven is going to be with the Lord's chosen people being on top instead of being on the bottom as we've been for damn near eternity, and everyone else being on top of us, all right? So, does that answer your question? Not
Kind of concept.
good. All right. Yeah. Something?
You also had me get Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Verse 5. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
All right, that's that low place, and that's the earth it's talking about. You walking on the earth. You are the earth. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a new earth. They're going to be on the earth. You are going to be on cloud 9. You are going to be in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Singing Ohio player songs. You know what I'm saying? Heaven must be like this. You're going to be singing that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I'm saying, like the horrible songs that our musicians have to make, you know, about where we come from and how low we was, and, you know, started from the bottom. Now we here. Niggas get a couple $1 million. They are in heaven now. This heaven must be like this. This is, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. But you started from the earth. You started from the bottom. You started from the ground up. And it's going to be a new heaven. It's going to be a new earth. Whatever it was before, all that's going to go away. Whatever you thought, however you thought you was going to make your bag, you know what I'm saying? Make this coin and be on top and live the life. All of that's going to be over with, man. The way you're going to live the life in the Most High's kingdom is by keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Staying out of the hands of the physician, man. Don't be, you know, somebody out here having sex with whores or getting high or whatever it is you're doing. You understand? That's that. All right. So we're good on all the precepts. Good on your question. Anybody else got a question? Let me check you out too. Come on, go ahead.
So I did a breakdown for Exodus 15, 1 through 4.
Okay, it's the general breakdown. No particular question about it at all? All right. Let's go ahead and read that. Exodus chapter 15 and 1.
1 through 4.
Got you.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 1. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel, this song unto the Most High, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Most High, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. The Most High is my strength and song, and he is become my salvation. He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation, my father's power, and I will exalt him. The Most High is a man of war. The Most High is or Yahweh is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his host hath he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea.
Okay, all right. So in the scriptures, like in our history, brothers and sisters would, just like today, write songs or poetry, you know what I'm saying, to express in an eloquent or extra beautiful way on, how they understand and think about the Most High and what he does for our people as a whole, right? So it says, they sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Most High, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Most High, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. So this is going back into us leaving Egypt, right? So the horse and the rider is talking about Pharaoh's army chasing after them, and the Lord saved them from, if you could imagine, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians leaving America or leaving Puerto Rico or leaving Haiti, you know what I'm saying? And their oppressor doesn't want them to. They trying to bring you back, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no passport, no, y'all niggas can't go, you can't, nigga, we on this boat, we out of here. We on this, we getting out of here. And they chasing after you with all of their might, all of their military force, and you have nothing. You have nothing but the bag on your back. You ain't got no nukes, you ain't got no guns, nothing. And the Lord drowns them in the ocean. You go over without a problem, but these great soldiers or Marines or whatever, they can't touch you because of the Most High. You realize it. So that's why they sing this song. Like he had drowned. So like the Lord hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. The Most High is my strength and my song. Like for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, again, like I said, we don't have our own military. We don't have a government that gives a damn about us. You know what I'm saying? The police hate you and they hate our kids. We don't have any might or any strength. But the Lord, except for the Lord, you understand? The Lord is our strength. He is our fight. You understand? So the Lord is my strength and my song. That's what the hell I sing about. And he is become my salvation. He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation. My father's power, I will exalt him. Right? So what does it mean? I will prepare him a habitation.
Sorry, sir. Say, okay.
And I want a precept. Ooh.
Okay. I will prepare a home for him. Basically. When Yahweh try to say, I will go and prepare a place for thee.
Mm-hmm.
And in my mansions, in my kingdom, there shall be many rooms.
My father's house.
My father's house, there should be many rooms.
Correct. So he's going to prepare, so we're going to build a home for the Most High? So what does that mean?
Means, okay, the Most High is going to build a home for us, a place of rest, a place.
Okay, anybody else?
It's saying that the Most High is going to, the place of habitation is, in our minds, in our inward parts.
Salaki. Oh my goodness. Salaki. Real quick before you finish your point. I want you to get back to your point. Don't forget. Did you have a precept up for what you were saying? I forgot to ask you. Salaki.
I was paraphrasing the precept where he said, I will go and prepare a place for thee. and my father's
Oh, that
house.
was the priest. Got
No,
you.
no.
Got you. In my father's house is many men. Okay. All right. Got you. Yeah. If you want to, I forget where that's at, but okay, solid. That's why I was wanting to make sure you got the whole thing. All right. What was you saying, priest? This nigga. Tippity tap tap. Backspace, backspace, backspace.
Okay, so I have a tough line, but it's the precept where it says that he shall teach no man, teach his neighbor no more to do good. Paraphrasing, I'm saying for it'll be written in our tablets of our hearts.
Oh, in the inward part. Okay. So okay. Nah. You was on it though. You was close in the officer. You were closer, but that precept is not what it is. That's not it. Like, okay. Let me let the brother answer first real quick.
Oh, if I may, it's saying that he will prepare a habitation, and I will prepare him an habitation. Is that saying that he's going to build like the house of the Lord, like where we can go, like a temple, and like when David built the temple for the Most High?
No. Oh, it's round two. This is round two.
Come.
All right, come on with it.
All right, so habitation, he's saying that he's going to put us in rulership, you know what I'm saying? In the state of condition where we're not on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? We're in rulership.
Okay. Read it one more time, the verse.
Come. Exodus chapter 15 and verse 2. The Most High is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation.
All right, the Most High is my strength. He is the strength of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He's how we got out of slavery that time. He's how we're going to get out this time. It's not going to be by, black business and this, that, and the third. That is a prescription. It's like to treat the hurt in the womb for black people. Like, we can't get good food. We can't do this, that, and the third. We need to treat the pains and the sores that we have. That's pretty much it. You want to support black business? Big up. That's not going to get you out of hell. That is not going to make you overcome. You know what I'm saying? We all just stick together. Stick together on what? Nigga, getting high? On what? We eat whatever we want to. We have sex with whoever we want to. We stick together on that. That's not going to help anything. Like, the Most High is our strength. Keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments is our life. It is our strength. You understand? And the Most High is our salvation. He's saving us out of this, right? So when it says, read it one more time. I'll find the other one.
The Most High is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation.
Right. He is my strength and my song. He's what I sing about. He's what, forget a big booty girl with a smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's my song. You understand? Like, forget, whatever baking soda and all of that you want to sing about. You understand? This is what we care about. This is what's important to us. This is what got us and put us on top. You understand? He is my strength and my song, and he has become my salvation. Keep going.
Come. He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation. My fathers. He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation.
It says, and I will prepare him an habitation. Right? Everybody on round two. Come on, man. You gotta have the precept though.
So like, is the precept what we just read in Revelation 21:3? And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the power is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people.
That's a good one. I cannot, that's not the one I'm thinking of, but that's a good one. I would take that one. You understand? The one that I want is in Acts, which is, it's like that when this one says it a little bit clearer, but like what you're saying, this would, you know what I'm saying? Read it one more time, nice and loud. This is good.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 2. And I jumped, verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people.
All right, and he shall dwell with them, and they shall be his people. Now, how? I'm almost gonna give it to you, but how does the Lord dwell with you?
Because you become the Most High. Or not the Most High, but you put on the same spirit as the Most High. So, like when Christ said, when you see me, you see the Father. That's how you become. That's how he dwells with you.
Okay, that's correct. What you got?
I was just gonna say, basically, you just do what he tells you to do. You know what I mean? Like, you doing what he tells you to do, keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Well, you doing what he tells you to do is going to make it to where when you call on the Lord for anything, that he's going to do it. If you want to walk on some damn water, if you want the dead to rise up out the earth, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is with you because you are with him, because you love him, because you keep his law, statutes, and commandments. And like that Revelations is a good one. The one I wanted is in Acts 7 and 48, right? So while you get that, whoever had the other one, you can read it one more time. The original.
Book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 2. The Most High is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. He is my power.
He is my power. He's my strength. He's how I'm getting out of this. He's how we win, right? He has become my salvation, and what?
He is my power, and I will prepare him and habitation.
And I will prepare him and habitation. I'm a man. But he say we are singing this song saying that we're going to prepare him a habitation. I'm going to ask you one more time. How do you do that?
It's like you said, like getting your heart right and preparing getting yourself together and
okay. Here's a UPK, so log it interruption. Here's a UPK. Okay, I know it says that in the Bible. Don't say get your heart right. Because gay people,
right, yes, sir.
They will take that and run with it.
Right, yes, sir.
See? That's why you're supposed to love everything and everybody. You shouldn't have a problem with nothing I do. Because you got to get your heart right. Okay? Don't do that. What is your heart?
Your mind.
Then say that.
Come on. Get your mind right and don't have any wicked thoughts and, clean house like you were saying earlier. And that's the place where the Lord is going to dwell.
Right. He's going to be in your mind. Like every thought that I have is going to be what he likes. That's what I want. I ain't even going to think about this because I should have never thought about that. I should have never thought about following that dude to the house. I should have never even thought about that. Right? I should have just let it go. You took $1 million from me. No problem. What's wrong with me? You understand? Like, this is not my rest. This is not my heaven. This is not, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm still working. I'm cleaning house. You understand? Here's the point. You making a habitation for the Most High is cleaning house. It's you getting rid of all the lust and all the crap that you had coming out of Egypt, coming out of America, coming out of, Christianity or Islam or whatever it is. You preparing this habitation for the Most High is cleaning up your mind. How you do things, how you see things, how you speak things, where you go, where you don't damn go. You understand? I'm preparing a habitation. What's the habitation?
Your mind, sir.
Your mind, correct. Give me another way to say it. That's as direct as you can say. You say the mind, that's what it is. But give it to me another way, just to cover all bases.
Your temple?
Right. Yeah, you was reading it.
No.
Okay, that's what we about to read right now, right? Your temple is your body. It's you. Like I'm the temple of the Most High. This is is this the one where it says, "What temple will you build for me?"
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I thought that was in Chronicles. Okay, Con. Let's go ahead and get this there.
The book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 48. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet.
Go up.
44?
3.
43. The book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 43. 2. Then the power, or the Most High power, turned and gave them up to worship the host of heaven.
Right, the Lord gave you up. Nigga, you don't even listen to me no more. You know what I'm saying? Forget it. I'm giving you up. I have no faith in you anymore. You're not going to listen. I'll give you up. I'm not going to chase you no more. I'm not going to strive with you anymore. The Lord gave you up, meaning he stopped worrying about you. You understand? Like the Lord gave you up so that you can go and get high. You can pop whores. You can be gay. You can be a Christian or a Muslim or Egyptologist or whatever it is. You want to, worship the goddess, whoever. Go ahead. All right? Go ahead.
As it is written in the book of the prophets, O ye house of Israel, have ye offered to me slain beasts and sacrifices by the space of 40 years in the wilderness? Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of your god, Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them.
Right, like you took up, listen, when you were doing all the things that you said, when you go to the Christian church, right? And you sacrificing praises and were you doing that to me? Or were you doing that for Moloch? Were you doing that for Remphan, your star, your big, the one you like? The Jesus superstar. That's a good analogy for that star. Like that's what Jesus Christ is. What some of y'all too young to know that. But it was a movie back in the day. It used to come on every Easter. Was it Easter or Christmas? You don't remember it? Oh my God. It was the gayest thing you ever see in your life, nigga. Look it up on YouTube later, nigga. Jesus Christ Superstar. It was Jesus prancing and dancing as a ballet star. You know what I'm saying? Or something, singing songs. That's all I remember was gay as hell. It was star. He's the star of America. He's the star of all of Christianity, right? Well, Remphan, the star of Remphan, whatever. Here's the point. You weren't doing these things that you claim you were serving the Most High doing, going to church, putting on your best suits and dresses and hats and, running up and down the aisles and foaming at the mouth and doing all manner of, stupidness. You understand? That wasn't serving the Most High. What you were really doing was serving other gods, because the way to serve the Most High is to keep his laws and do what he said to do and do it the way he said to do it, right? So you weren't serving the Most High for them 40 years. That's why the Lord killed all of them niggas. Y'all know the story. For 40 years, they walked around in the wilderness, and nobody that came out of Egypt went into the promised land. The Lord killed them all. He let them wander around because they had Christianity still up on them. They had Islam and all of this, Moloch and everybody else up on them. They building golden calves and all of this nonsense. And the Lord killed them out there, right? And he said, did you do this for 40 years? No, nigga, you was worshiping everybody else. You was worshiping everything else, right? Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of your god Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them. And I will carry you away beyond Babylon, right? So not only was you're going to go past Babylon, you understand? He's carrying us away into America, the new Babylon, the new Egypt. You understand? We went into slavery in Egypt. We went into slavery in Babylon and a bunch of other places. And it's going on beyond that. Keep going.
Come. Verse 44. Our fathers had the tabernacle of witness in the wilderness, as he had appointed, speaking unto Moses, that he should make it according to the fashion that he had seen, which also our fathers that came after brought in with Yahushua into the possession of the Gentiles, whom God drave out before the face of our fathers unto the days of David.
Mm-hmm. So of course, like again, like this tabernacle that Moses built, basically, Paul, I believe, is talking about this. He's giving the history of everything that happened with our people, starting with Egypt. When we left Egypt in slavery that time, we went into Babylon, went on beyond that. Our fathers, even unto David, you know what I'm saying? Like the Lord drove out all of these other nations that were before us. Even though he killed everybody, you know, that came out of Egypt, he still gave their children a kingdom. He gave us something to rule. He drove out these other nations mightier than we were and gave us the promised land, right? Even unto David, right? Keep going.
Come. Who found favor before the power and desired to find a tabernacle for the power of Jacob.
Anybody remember that? David wanted to build the house of the Lord. That's what he wanted. Like when you go back and you read it, David, he was saying that, you know, I want to build a temple that's worthy of you. You know what I'm saying? This is what you did for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, for the Israelites. I want to build something, you know, every other God, everybody else, they build these temples and these shrines, and you know, they got in Washington, D.C., I've only been there one time, and I didn't do no sightseeing because I was already in the troop. So I don't know all of the monuments. I haven't gone through all the stuff, but I know out it got this big, you know, the thing where Abraham Lincoln is sitting on this big throne, you know what I'm saying, bigger than life, big as a damn building, just like they had for Pharaoh in Egypt and all of that, you know, the obelisk and all these different things. Okay. So David is basically saying like, yo, man, everybody else is doing that for their fake God. I want to build a temple for the Lord. You understand? I want to build something that represents Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and represents the God that we serve, shows how powerful our God is and how great this people Israel is, right? So this is what David wanted. You can go back and read it in Kings and Chronicles or what have you. And he tells the Lord, I want to build this house. The Lord told David that your hands are too bloody. David was a killer. He killed so many men, it's ridiculous. And he was like, nigga, your hands is too bloody. Your son can build it. You understand? Solomon was able to build this temple that he dedicated to the Most High and said, that's why we face the east when we pray. Solomon dedicated this temple and said, if we turn and face back to Jerusalem, that he prayed to the Most High that wherever we was at, whatever slavery we in, whatever horrible things we did to the Most High to piss him off, that if we came back to the knowledge of who we were, started keeping the law, statutes, commandments, and recognized that that's where we from. We're from Jerusalem. We niggas, we savages from the tribes of Israel, and face back to our home in our capital in Jerusalem, that the Lord would hear us. And that was it, right? So that's where we at right now in history. You can keep reading from there.
Come. But Solomon built him an house. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Howbeit what?
The Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Right. This temple was just to represent. As the Lord gave him license to build it. He gave Solomon the permission to build it. But what you understand, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, is that the Lord don't live in a building. He don't live in a temple that's made with hands. What this did, this was a place for, you know, to show, you know, the strength of the God that we serve and the strength of our people because of the God we serve. That's it. But the Lord don't live there. I remember back in the day in the Christian church, when I went to the church, you couldn't do certain things in the church because it's the house of the Lord. It's the house of the Lord. You just cuss. It's the house of the Lord. Oh my God. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? The Lord don't live here. You understand? They don't know the Bible. They don't understand the God that they claim to serve. Well, this is what Paul is explaining to these Christians 3,000 years ago. Read it one more time, 2,000 years ago. Read it again.
Come. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Even though Solomon built the temple of the Most High, The Lord dwelleth not in a temple made with hands. So when the Muslims came and built the Dome of the Rock over the temple of the Lord, it don't really mean nothing. It ain't no sacred place like that to where the Lord is there. You just knocked down his house. You messed it up. You understand? That's not what it is. The spirit of the Most High, read it again.
Dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Now, where does the spirit of the Most High live?
In the fourth dimension, Lord, heaven.
That's true. But that's not what we're talking about. Go ahead.
The Most High dwells in your mind, sir. Like, your body is the temple. So, in your mind, you know what I mean? Like, you keep his law, statutes, and commandments. You do what he says. He's there with you.
Yeah, in you.
Come.
Right? In your mind. Right? In your body. This is the temple of the Lord. You understand? This is what it says. I believe it's in this scripture, right? Where it says, you are the temple. It should say it after this. Keep reading.
Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me?
Right. This is the precept. What house will ye build me? Now in the Exodus it says, I will make a habitation. How does it say it, Sharatazar? It says nice and loud. Yeah. Oh, sorry, y'all doing it.
Salam.
Yeah.
He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation.
And I will what?
Prepare him an habitation.
Nigga, how do you prepare something for somebody who's the whole heaven is his throne and the whole earth is where he rests his feet? What are you gonna prepare? Nigga, can you prepare the whole earth, nigga? Can you prepare a whole heaven? It's impossible. You can't build anything for the Lord. You can't build a temple. And the temple that Solomon built was glorious. It was, you read about it, and it was paved with gold and marble and ivory. And I'm telling you, it was ridiculous when you read about it. Nothing you've ever seen. I don't care what mansion. It is nothing like the temple that Solomon built for the Most High. But basically, it was just showing the might of the God that we see. He put us. He gave us all of this. He gave us power and authority and rulership over everything, and we can do with it what we want to. And this was the temple of the Lord. Howbeit, the Spirit of the Most High does not live in a building that you can make. You can't make it. So keep going.
Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith the Most High? Or what is the place of my rest?
What is the place? Where do I lay down? Nigga? Like the whole house you want to build for me, the heaven and the earth they're small things. It's something that I sit on. It's not even a house. Like, you know what I'm saying? A chair is still a chair. Y'all know Luther. That's not a house. A house is not a home, nigga. That is nothing. It's a chair. It's a footstool. That's what the throne is. You understand? You can't build no house for me. You understand? So, where is the house that you can build for me? Keep going.
Have not my hand made all these things?
Mm-hmm.
Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart.
You Christians, you Muslims, you Catholics, you atheists, whatever. Go ahead.
And ears. Ye do always resist the Holy Spirit.
Y'all hate the truth. Y'all hate what we saying. You resist the Holy Spirit. You understand? Keep going.
As your fathers did.
Just like everybody before you. Just like your mama. Just like your daddy. Just like your auntie. Just like everybody before you. You just keep resisting it. Keep going.
So do ye.
You do the same thing they do. That's what it's saying. So do ye. Go ahead.
Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And they have slain them which showed before of the coming of the just one.
Okay, you can stop right there. So this is not All right, no problem. So anyway, I just wanted to, I use that to, precept with the habitation. I'm going to prepare a habitation for the Most High. That's what that means, right? Like I'm going to get myself right. I'm going to tighten up. I'm going to get what Moses was saying, and we see it now. We see it. You killed a whole army. Just imagine the Lord you ain't fighting nothing. You just going that way. And the Lord just, killing niggas behind you. You know what I'm saying? The people that are against you, that are against the truth, they can't touch you. All right? So we back on Exodus. All right.
Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3. So like verse 2 in the middle. My father's God, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his host have he cast into the sea.
Okay, so starting from 2, the Lord is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. We got that. He is my power, and I will prepare an habitation for him. He's the one that's doing this for us, and I'm going to make sure I get right, right? My father's God. All right, so this is it's like a semicolon. Y'all see that, right? Learn learn how to use and read these punctuations that Esau got for us, right? He is my habitation. I will prepare him a habitation. My father's God. So meaning what? What does that mean?
Talking about Moses' power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but put it together. What I just read before that. Why does it have the semicolon and then my father's God is what I'm asking. Okay, so that's why I read it like that. Okay, so when you read it, verse 2 says, Yahweh is my strength and song, and he is become my salvation. Colon. He is my God. This is another, I'm saying this a whole different way. He has become my salvation. He is my strength and my song. Nigga, he's my power. He's my God. That's who I serve. You understand? That colon is just like, here's another way for me to say it. He's my God. And I will prepare him a habitation. Comma with a dot on it. Think about how a comma goes, right? Comma, he has become my God, and he has become my, what does it say? And I will prepare him a habitation. Prepare who a habitation?
My father's God.
Thank you. That's it. That's what that's saying. And I will prepare him a habitation, semicolon. I'm talking about my father's God. The niggas for me. All right. So my father's God, and I will prepare SKYPE, and I will exalt him. My father's God. That's what I'm gonna exalt him. Okay. Verse 3. The Most High is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. You know what I'm saying? This is who we serve. He's a man of war. He killed whole countries and nations for us. He destroyed a whole people's firstborn sons for us. He's my God. He's who I'm going to sing about. He's who I'm going to serve. I'm going to change my whole mind about everything that I thought before. Because he did that, because he's killing niggas for me, I'm going to make sure I get this thing right. I'm going to tighten up. I'm going to prepare a habitation for him. Right? My power is a man of war, which is why you should fear him. You should fear the Most High because he don't play no games. You understand? He is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. His name ain't God. His name ain't Yah. His name ain't Yehudi or nobody else. His name is Yahweh. Yahweh is his name, and it means something. Verse 4. Pharaoh's chariots and his host hath he cast into the sea. This is what the Lord did for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Pharaoh. I know it don't mean nothing to you because we don't know. We didn't live at that time. But whoever is the most powerful person on the earth to you right now, the Lord will kill him and his whole army. Whoever his bodyguards are or whatever, this is what our forefathers got to see happen. The niggas who your forefathers, your mothers, your fathers are afraid of, the Lord will kill them and their whole army, whoever it rolled with them. That's what they're saying. The Most High is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his army hath he cast into the ocean. His chosen captains, like nigga, the baddest of them, the ones that he like is closest to Pharaoh, he also drowned them. Like nobody could get away. There's nobody. You name somebody, whoever you think is the baddest nigga on the earth right now. He ain't messing with the Lord. He is not messing with your power. All right. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea. Right. So they're gone. We writing stories and songs about them right now. All them niggas is dead. That's all this is. It's just, like I said, it's like a poetic, beautiful song of us giving props, giving honor, and giving glory unto the Most High. So that's what this whole thing was about. This is nothing really more than that, except for we're gonna sing this song, we're gonna make a record about it. There's nobody believes us. You know what I'm saying? You go to high school, you go to middle school and elementary school in America, you don't hear about any other history but what? American. It's all you know. You know nothing about nobody else. Why? Because nothing else matters. You go to another country, who gives a damn about American history? If you're going to hear American history in China, they're going to tell it a whole different way. Japan's perspective of World War II, it's totally different. In America, it's to be celebrated. Nigga, in Japan, it is not the same story. Well, for us, it is not the same story. It's what we teach in here. We teach our history, the history of our fathers, the history of what the Lord did for us. You understand? The atrocities that our enemies did unto us. We talk about America like it's the worst place on the earth. Everybody else talks about America like it's the greatest place on the earth. Perspective. Well, our forefathers wrote it down, nigga, and that's what we on. So that was the last verse, right? 4. And the 4 was it. Let me get the brother on here. Kanat got a question. It says, Christians think the Lord blessed them with gifts such as cars, money, etc. Is it Satan that gives them these gifts, like in Luke 4 and 6? Okay, so we can go ahead and read that, Luke 4 and 6. Is it Satan that gives Christians their gifts? Okay, solid. We up on it. Mm-hmm.
The book of Luke, chapter 4, and verse 6. And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will, I give it. If thou therefore wilt worship me, all shall be thine. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, get thee behind me, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Most High thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. And he brought him to Jerusalem, and set him on a pinnacle of the temple. Okay,
you stop right there. Okay, the brother is saying Christians think that the gifts, I'm trying to get back to it. Any of y'all got it pulled up? I can't believe you hit.
You said truth and not.
Yeah. See, Bashamar on this damn Hebrew, nigga. I don't understand nothing you typed out. It said, Shalom, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless you, Captain Shawar Ya'ala Wa'ath. Wa'ath? I don't know that one. And you officers, and you troopers, and I'm guessing that's what that is. Wa'ath Akim and you brothers, YAHANNA done by Shani. I see you out. Yeah. Niggas getting it in. You catching me off guard. I gotta tighten up. I hear you. All right, what's that crazy?
He said, Christians think the Lord blessed them with gifts such as cars, money, etc.
Okay. Right. Go ahead.
Is it Satan that gives them these gifts?
Mm-hmm.
Like Luke.
Okay. I'm gonna give you one other one besides that one, and then I'll explain it to you. Let's get this one first. Give me time and chance, happiness to everyone. This is what I will tell you, brother. You can't. Okay. Here's how I'll say it. The Most High, of course, is against you if you do not serve him. If you're not with the Lord, if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, if you're a Catholic, if you're an Israelite group, if you whatever there is on the face of the earth, and something wonderful that you like, you hit the lottery. You understand? Like you got into the college of your dreams. I don't know, whatever is wonderful and it's a gift unto you. You was praying unto white Jesus or whoever to amen. Whatever it is you doing happen for you. Here's what it is. You got a lucky rabbit's foot. You about to play a basketball game and you a Christian and Jesus, in the name of Jesus Christ and in the name of angels and grandmama who already gone to heaven. Listen. This has nothing to do with the Most High. You understand? Now, it's different from what you're talking about with Satan, and we'll get to that part. But I want to get this part first. Anybody got it? Time and chance happeneth to them all is in Proverbs. Ecclesiastes.
Come, sir. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong.
Right, we went over this like last week or something.
Come.
Right? This is what Solomon, the wisest man to walk the earth, this is what he found out from all his studies, from all his travels, from all his inquiries, or what have you. He found out that this is one thing that I've seen under the sun or on earth. For humans, this is how shit happened. You understand? The race is not given to the swift, contrary to popular belief. Carl Lewis didn't win every time. Michael Johnson did not win every time. Who's the new ones? Rudy Gay, not Rudy Gay, something gay nigga that ran track. What's his name? What's the nigga's name? Y'all don't watch track like that. Something gay, something gay. Yeah, it ain't. You know what I mean, I like track. But here's the point, though. This is what Solomon saw, is that the race is not given to the swift. And what he's saying is, it's not necessarily just because you're the fastest, don't mean you're going to win. Just because you're the best basketball player on the face of the earth, don't mean you're going to the NBA and you're going to make millions. You understand that, right? There's a nigga in your neighborhood or came from your neighborhood maybe years before you. Y'all ever heard of Earl Manigault? Might want to look him up. They said he was the greatest player. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, everybody used to talk about this cat that he used to play against in high school, and he could not be touched. They called him the GOAT. Okay. Earl Manigault. That's where they got the GOAT from. GOAT. Manigault. Somebody said it like that, and from then on, he was the GOAT. He's the first GOAT. Anyway, never made it to the NBA. This kid couldn't go to college because he started getting high. He was on that smack or whatever back in the day, whatever. I don't know what they call it. I don't even know what it is, but it's like you watch the movie. It's a great movie. You might want to look it up. I'm telling you. You seen that movie? Listen, any sports fans, any of you brothers, any of you sisters who like sports, you might want to look. It's a great movie. I like it. But anyway, Earl Manigault was the greatest ball player. Let these pros tell it of all time that nobody got to see, not even in college. He went to some private college, couldn't stop getting high, ended up on the streets, right? So the race is not given to the swift,
nor the battle to the strong.
It's not Goliath as strong as I don't know what. David whooped his ass straight up. It's just how it happens. You understand? Israel was not a military might. You understand? The Lord brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand, right? So the battle is not to the strong, or the race is not to the Lord can snap your in two right now while you're running with your fast ass. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Neither yet bread to the wise.
Neither yet is bread given to the wise. You don't eat because you're wise. You don't have all this bread, all this money, because you're wise. You think Trump is wise? You think no, Pharaoh was not wise. Had he been wise, listen, Moses, he would have did exactly, he would have let his people go. Nigga is not wise. So bread is not given to the wise. The battle is not to the strong, and the race is not to the fast. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Nor yet riches to men of understanding.
Go ahead.
Nor yet favor to men of skill.
Nor yet favor to men of skill. Man, nigga, you like who you like. You the teacher's pet. Nigga, I'm the smartest in the class. But they like you. You the this, that, whatever. Oh, it's cool. No problem. Keep going.
But time and chance happened to them all.
Just so happened, teacher like you. Just so happened, I fell and slipped out of the blocks. Just so happens, I don't know, nigga, some African won the NBA championship this year. Did y'all not see the Brooklyn Nets? Y'all don't know who's on the Brooklyn Nets? Anyway, I'm a sports fan. Nigga, they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden. Goddamn, don't they got Blake Griffin now? They had Blake Griffin. Nigga, I'll go through the list. Their team was amazing, unbelievable. Everybody thought they was gonna win. Kyrie get hurt, somebody else get hurt. They got the best team. You're not winning. So it's not that, but time and chance happens to everybody. You'll get your chance. It was Antetokounmpo's chance. It just happened. Not because he's the best player. Now niggas is talking like he's the best player. I don't think so. Not many, here's the point. Time and chance happens to everybody. It does not matter. So just because you get riches, just because you got bread, just because you won the race, you won the lotto, it's not because the Lord was with you, and it's not because the devil is giving you these gifts. Satan gives you what the Lord allows for you to have. Like Satan, like when we just read it in Luke, how the brother brought that scripture out, certain things are given into the authority of Satan. He can do with it what he wants to. Let me help you out with what Satan does. Satan wants you to absolutely make a choice to give up the Most High, to go against what the Most High wants. This is what he did with YAHANNA. You know what it is. Lord wants this. YAHANNA fought like, man cannot live by bread alone. I'd rather die than to listen and follow behind the crap you talking. You understand? Some people would sell their king out like Judas. That's Satan. He wanted 30 shekels of silver. Judas gave it up for that. They got rumors in the Illuminati crap about, Kanye West having his mother killed so that he can do this and that. Well, if that's what you did, you took a gift from the devil. They offering you here, have you, don't say nothing, we're gonna kill your mama now. Okay, no problem. Don't get off. Now, nigga, just because you made some good investments and, you prayed to the Lord for a car, and you saved up your money and put the down payment on it, or somebody came and gave you a gift, like, yo, the Lord told me to give you this car. I don't even know why. Most High Christ Jesus. No problem. You can say it's Satan if you want to, brother, but it's not even that deep. Time and chance happens to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's more the way to look at it. It's not necessarily Satan, you know. So Christians, again, like you said, because they not serving the Most High, because they don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Here's one thing that you can't say: it's not because you're a Christian. You understand? It's not because you're pleasing the Lord. You understand? Like, time and chance is the best way to explain it to them. Like, time and chance, they can think. I don't even know why you care what the hell they think. But if you do, if somebody's coming to you like, I must be doing it right in this Christian church because look at this brand new, you know, Chrysler 200 that the Lord blessed me with. Oh my goodness, brother, you gotta escalate, nigga. Oh my goodness, look at you. To a nigga, that means a whole lot. You got a house, you got a $200,000 house. Oh my goodness, it means something. Nigga, that is dirt floor stuff for somebody that really has anything. If that's a gift to you, I guess 25 cents in that styrofoam cup to the bum is a gift. You understand? Like, here, they go ching ching. There you go. It's a gift. No problem. Nigga, that's chump change. It's nothing. All right. So that's how, you know, you got to look at it. Whatever a Christian wants to, you know, make them feel better in this hell, they ain't coming into the truth. You know, let them get by. You know, let them, you know, do what it is they do. Like we just read, the Lord said He gave us up to these other guys. I mean, give them up to getting high. You want to get high, nigga? I'm not gonna bother you all damn day about it. You understand? And you wanna pop hard, nigga, get all the age you want. You want to be a homosexual? What am I? I got a ton of homosexual family. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying nothing. I gave them up. Go ahead, brother. Hey, listen, Lord me with you. Hopefully you make it back. If not, enjoy AIDS, enjoy syphilis, enjoy gonorrhea, enjoy. Sis, what the other stuff come with being gay? It come.
Well, all of the STDs.
I know. I'm trying to think. I can't think of. Chlamydia. HPV.
Genital warts.
HPV. Genital warts. Herpes. Yeah, that's genital warts.
Sarcoma.
Yeah, don't know that one. See?
Caused by AIDS.
Good night. It's rough out here. If that's what you want to enjoy yourself, who am I? Enjoy it. It's a gift, brother. Hey. I got somebody that loves me for me. I hear you. You enjoy it. You enjoy being loved for you. Who am I to rain on your damn parade, nigga? Just don't come by my campsite. Yeah, you're gonna hear it all, and I wasn't even talking to you. You're gonna hear it. All right. So hopefully they answer the brother's question. Any more questions in the room? Time we're looking at 8:30. Booger sugar. This nigga said booger sugar. It's just the last thing on the thing. This nigga just said booger sugar. I know what booger sugar is. Nigga, we knew what booger sugar is before you existed on this earth. You got your little, your little that sugar. You got that sugar. All right. Salakia, Luke 4 says, can you say this is where people who don't serve the Most High get their gifts from Satan? Okay, you keep calling them gifts. I don't know if that's because they're saying that they're gifts. But you're going to have to, okay. A car or a house is not a gift to me. Like a car or a house is a necessity in this earth. It's not a gift. You know what a gift is? A gift is knowing that you are the children of Israel and how to stop the Lord from being pissed off with you. Like, that's a gift straight from the Most High, right? They don't understand it. They're having a car or a house, or what else did he have on the list that they think that are gifts? Did anybody remember? These aren't okay. If like I say, if nigga give you 25 cents, is that a gift? If I give you a pair of socks, nigga, is that a gift? If it is, then fine. The gift came from whoever gave them the gift. It came from the white man. It came from the insurance company. It came from this and that and the third. It's just like a regular. It just happens, bro. You give. I hold the door open for people who are not in the truth, for people who are not even my people. Is that a gift? If I don't know, brother. Like, you have to, you know what I mean? You would have to be more specific in, like, what a gift is to these people and why you think that's important. But just to answer your question, you say this is where people who don't serve the Most High get their gifts from Satan. So if you purposely do something to go against the Most High, like meaning you know what the truth is, you know that you're not supposed to eat pork. For a Christian, they do not know that. They don't know that. But for you, if tomorrow your mama was like, yo, you eat this pork, I'll give you $1 million. You do this or that and the third, and you take that gift, that's from Satan. That is straight from Satan, like it's talking about in 4 and 6. He offers to Yahawashi the kingdoms of the earth. Like, you can rule if you just say F the Lord and bow down and worship me, when Christ knows that's not what he's supposed to be doing. For a Christian, they're a bum. They're like a child. You understand? Like, it's like a kid taking, here, I got this lollipop. If you get in the van with me, that's a lollipop. They just stupid. They don't know. That's not what they're supposed to do. They just want the lollipop. That's cool. No problem. All I gotta do is put this tie on, shave my face. They don't know that you can't shave your face according to the Lord. So it's not that deep. You gotta look at Christians like they're children. You gotta look at Muslims like they are infants. You understand? Like, that's more the case. How I was a full-grown man, like you should be, if you come into the truth. Or if you're a sister that comes into the truth and you come in here and you learn, you complete your 90 days or your 6 months and you get your name and you doing this, you know what it is. So if you drop your sword or if you leave the truth after that, bro, that was because that's what you wanted and you knew full well what it is you were doing. Give it to me. Who knows the precept? Precept is,
there remains no sacrifice for sin.
God. That's what it is. Once you have knowledge of the truth, there remains no more covering. There remains no more. That sacrifice is not for you. But for Christians, that's what Christ died for, was them being stupid, being children, not knowing who the hell they are or what they should do. Now, somebody who does know and they decide to do it, that's Satan. That's him that giving them a gift for giving up the Most High. You understand the difference? Go ahead, give it to me real quick.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 26. For if we sin willfully.
If what?
If we sin willfully.
If we do what?
Sin willfully.
If you sin willfully. Christians think that the law is done away with. They truly think that. Your kids truly think that babies come from a stork, or that Santa Claus is real, or that there's a boogeyman hiding under their damn bed. They just simple and stupid as the day is long, right? But once they grow up, once they learn, once they've experienced what it is, if they now do what's wrong willfully, like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. It's like you know what this reminds me of? It's like a heroin addict who overdosed one time, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you just OD. Nigga, you gonna go right back to getting high. Nigga, if you do it now, you want to die. You deserve. There remains nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like somebody who knows what they doing is wrong. You just poked your whole eye out. Your mama told you don't run with them scissors. You ran with the scissors. You poked your eye out, just like your mama said. And you go back to doing it. Like, kids don't know. They don't know. They have not felt it. They have not experienced it. You're just telling them, like, yo, this is what's going to happen. They're like, never seen that. Sound like a fairy tale to me. Meanwhile, they believe Santa Claus exists. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's just like a Christian. Sounds like a fairy tale to me, but you believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that. So for a Christian, I treat them like kids are. You understand? But for somebody that, one of y'all that come in here and you lead the truth, nigga, you're worse than a Christian to me. You're a horrible person. Man. You hate your people. You hate yourself. And more importantly, you hate the Most High. Like, that's just how I look at you after that. You just going to keep getting high, nigga. You just going to keep shooting up your veins. You know what it is. So that's what it is. Read it one more time.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for a judgment and fiery ignition which shall devour the adversary.
Why is there now a sudden fearful look?
Because you know there's a punishment coming.
Yeah, because you know that what happens when you get high on heroin, when you shoot up your veins. Now you're looking for it. This shit just happened to me. And boy, did it hurt. Now you're just looking for it. Now you know what to look for. So now you're looking for it. But when you don't know, you're not even looking for it. You think because you love everybody and you go and pick it and this, that, the third, and I'm supposed to get something. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is, brother. So them getting their house, they honestly don't know, brother. They got a car by going to church. Meanwhile, you in a Power Ranger suit on the block, and you got to take the bus. You ain't got no damn car, but the Christian got one. They wearing all purple and living lavishly, you know, wearing gator shoes and all of that. You think they should be listening to you, or you expect them to listen to you? Why? They truly, honestly believe that this came from the Lord. The Lord gave me this car because I love everybody. Because this, that, and the third. Well, here's the better precept for you. Time and chance happens to everybody. You understand? Christ is the king of the earth, and his father was a carpenter, and he had no place to lay his head when he got tired. You understand? He didn't have no ride either. He's like, go to the city and bring back a damn ass. Bring me a donkey to ride on, because we ain't got no train. We ain't no chariots over here. So here's the point out. You understand? Like, time and chance. Give me one more. Give me one more. I believe it's in Timothy. Maybe is coming in my mind. Huh? Gain is godly. All right.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 5. Perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds.
You can't start there.
Okay, come on. 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 3. If any that teach otherwise,
Tell me that. Read it out.
1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 1. Let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of the Most High in his doctrine be not blasphemed. And they that have believing masters, let them not despise them, because they are brethren, but rather do them service, because they are faithful and beloved, partakers of the benefit.
Okay. Verse 1, let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of the power and his doctrine be not blasphemed. Does anybody understand that? Here's what it means. All right. If you have a slavery, just think about it like this. You got a slavery right now. Count your masters worthy of all honor. We just read about the physicians earlier. Give honor that's due him. I'm gonna give him the respect that he deserves. You know, he paid my paycheck. He gave me the job in the first place to be able to work and put a roof over my kid's head. First, I ain't gonna disrespect him. I'm not gonna come in here anytime I want to and be like, F you, this. I'm gonna give him the honor so I can, and so that here's the last part of it. Worthy of all honor, that the name of the power and his doctrine be not blasphemed, right? So that you don't shame the Most High. You don't shame what we understand about rank and order, right? Like you understand discipline and honor and authority, right? You want your children, you want your wife to listen to you. Well, nigga, you need to listen to who the Lord put in authority over you, fool. You understand? Simple and plain. Don't bring shame unto the Most High and to what we teach as being rulers. You understand? We were the real rulers on the earth, but you a ruler, nigga. You can't understand. You gonna want white people and Chinese and African people to listen to you when you give it, but you can't listen. You in that position. You in that position because you went against the Lord. You understand? So you got to make sure that you show yourself above everybody else all the time, even though you're in hell, even though you're in the worst condition. You're still going to show yourself to have integrity, to have honor, to have discipline, to have restraint. You understand? Verse 2, and they that have believing masters, let them not despise them, because they are the brethren. They are brethren, but rather do them service, because they are faithful and beloved, partakers of the benefits. So no matter what, you are supposed to carry yourself accordingly. I don't care if your master is the froward, another nation, or a brethren. Don't despise them. You understand? Do them service. Do what you're supposed to do, because that's how it's supposed. That's how it's supposed to be done. You understand? Regardless of who your master is, regardless of what it is. Hey, as long as they ain't telling you to do nothing against the Most High. I'm talking about the ones that are not brothers, the ones that are not in the truth. As long as they ain't telling you against the Most High, you do it. For you sisters that have husbands, as long as he ain't telling you to do something against the Most High, you do it. And you respect him as such, whether he in the truth or not. Doesn't matter. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 3. If any man, in the verse 2, these things teach and exhort. If any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord YAHANNA, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing, but doting about questions and strife of words. Wherefore cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings.
Right. If any man teach otherwise, other than what I'm telling you right now, what we were taught from the men above us, that the Most High passed down through Yahawashi and so on and so forth. If anybody come and say this and that and the third, listen, he's a fool, basically, man. If any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord, Yahawashi Mashiach, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud. You understand? Like he thinks he's the man. You understand? Of the Most High being the Lord of Lords, and you know what I'm saying? Christ being the King of the entire earth. He's putting himself up there. You understand? Which is what these fake Israelite groups do, which is what Creflo Dollar does when he says the law. If you keep the law, you niggas shut the hell up. You're proud. Are you going against what the Most High is saying and what Christ taught, right? He's proud and he knows nothing, doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy. Like basically, the nigga is arguing about things that mean nothing. Like they're the smallest, dumbest things that are, they don't get the spirit behind why it is we're doing what he's doing. You mad because he called you a maggot? You mad because he called you, you people or boy, and nigga, now your kids is going to starve because you gave up your job because he called you boy? All right, no problem. No problem. You rather call you servant? What's better? What is it? What is the damn difference? They are both what do they call it? What do they call it? What is that word? The SUB one. They're all subordinate. They're all subordinate. You understand? Like your child, a boy, whatever. Yeah, cool. I'm just anyway. Point I'm making is they doting about strifes of words, all of this, which all of it is just going to bring a whole bunch of nonsense that you, especially as a slave, don't need. Keep going.
Yes, sir. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds.
Mm-hmm.
And
like, brothers, be wise, man. Like the scripture says, wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. That's what this is. This is wisdom that we have. It does not make you a punk, brothers, because believe me, I ain't never been one. You understand what I'm saying? Here's what it is. It makes you wise, brother. Instead of going to jail for killing somebody over something that they didn't even do, because your ass is nuts, it's better just to take low, man, and to take the, you know what I mean? It's better, you know what I'm saying, that, keep your job and keep your, your freedom to drive that car with no gas than to be locked up and you can't drive nothing. I've been through it, man. So continue. Yes,
sir. Verse 5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth.
And what?
Destitute of the truth.
That's crazy, man. The perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds, and they're destitute of the truth, meaning they are like lost. You understand? Like they're destitute. Yeah, for sure. They are destitute of the truth, like they are missing it. They can't find it. Go ahead.
Supposing that gain is godliness.
That's somebody who's destitute of the truth. They do what?
Supposing that gain is godliness.
This is what you need, Kana. You understand? Like they think that because they gained something, because they got a house, because they got some money, because they got a car, that it's godliness, that it's the Lord that's giving it to them. It's not, brother. You understand? It takes us back to Ecclesiastes, what we read in the beginning. Time and chance happens to everybody. It is not given to you because you're righteous or because you're wise or because you're any of these things or because you're godly. It's not. Here's what time and chance is what you got to understand in this place. Time and chance happens to everybody. All right? When we in rulership, it's going to change. All these different things is going to change. Like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we still exist on this earth. You want to know why? Not because we're godly. Nigga, you got a stimulus check and a refund check, and you get welfare and food stamps, and you got a loan, you know what I'm saying, and for a car you can't afford, but they're just going to let you pay for it for 3 months and then come take it right back from your dumb ass. Because it's not because you're smart or you're rich that you got that, Audi or whatever it is you driving. It's because you're stupid. And niggas took you for everything that you got with your stupid behind, brother. So listen, you understand? These people are destitute of the truth. They know nothing. They as simple as they can be. And in their mind, gain is godliness. When what you're saying, Luke, is good for somebody that just knows what the truth is, and they decide to go straight up against the Lord. The rest of the precepts that I gave you is more for somebody who doesn't know. They're an infant. They really don't know what they should be doing or what they shouldn't be doing, and they're just stupid. They're destitute of the truth, which is why you're here, which is why you're going to get raised up, Lord allow, and be able to teach men and women how and what and how the Lord likes it and what he don't like, what he expects and what he don't expect from you. And so now they'll have knowledge of the truth, and there will remain no more sacrifice after that. So if they decide to take Christianity or take, some sexual deviancy or take whatever else above the truth, then it's on them. That's when they're getting hit. Hey, you did a great job. You left them crazy niggas in the truth. You know what I'm saying? To come and get this. Niggas that ain't leave the truth, they're not in the same position as Christ is in that Luke scripture. Christ is in the truth. He knows what it is. Everybody else is who Christ died for. Everybody else is who we're here for. Is what the priests and prophets and the officers and captains and generals in the I.S.U.P.K, that's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? For people who don't know nothing, who dumb as they can be. So that's that. All right. Any other questions in the room before we get up out of here? We good? All right. So if someone were to ask me about the truth and the I.S.U.P.K, what would be the best way to explain it to them? Okay. If somebody is to ask you about the truth and the I.S.U.P.K, the best way to explain it to them, I want you to write this down now, because this is very important. This is very important. This is what everybody should know. If you're not an officer in the I.S.U.P.K, you can't really teach, right? So here's the best way to explain it to them. Y'all ready? 561-633-8313. Best way to explain it to them. Explain to them that they should call that number, and any questions that they have, I'll explain it to them. Other than that, one more little, tidbit you can give them is we teach the truth out of the Bible. That blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. And that God loves them and only them. How about that? That's the best way you can explain the I.S.U.P.K. We teach that. So if you want to know more about that, if you're black, if your father is black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, so-called, come in here and call that number. The first note I gave you is the first one. You start them off with that. I just get them right in the door. Boom. Now you can call that number and everything will be done. All right? Anything else? Nobody in here? Good. Y'all got that number down? Make sure you got that number, man. Pass that along. I got cards. I want cards. I'm going to start giving. Next time I see y'all, we're going to set something up too real soon. Next time I see y'all, man, I'm going to make sure y'all get a couple cards for the UPK. We got our own little business cards, and it'll be just that easy. You know what I'm saying? Look, call the number on here. Check out our website, whatever. If they asking, no problem for you to tell them what we're about. We're about, educating our people. We're about loving the people that nobody else loves is the best way to explain it. Like, niggas hate niggas. White people, the other nations, they hate Hispanic and Native Indian people. They hate them. We're about loving them, right? So with that, we're going to end the class. I will catch y'all. Tomorrow night is Tuesday night class. It'll be held up top, Orlando or Tampa, one or the other. And we'll be back here at the headquarters on Wednesday. So until then, man, if y'all got any questions, you can hit me, of course. Pay your tithes. Make sure you support this truth in any way you can. Call me anytime, day or night, 24/7 for any questions. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakathum. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alathan, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, Israel, we'll give it y'all at the end.